and disciplines. Welcome to the graduation of the class of 2012. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katrina, and I am valedictorian for the class of 2012. The valedictorian is defined by Webster's Dictionary. That's the girl who studied way too much. And as one of the responsibilities of the valedictorian, it is my duty to deliver a speech to the graduating class. Now, I kept on putting off writing this speech because I realized it would be the last thing that I ever did as a Valedictory student. Imagine that. After all of Mr. Tricote's group projects, after bumbling our way through our rendition of Romeo and Juliet, after scrambling to put our newspapers together in Mrs. Panazza's class, and after preparing for Mrs. Cohen's test, this would be my last assignment. So, like a true crusader, I kept putting it off. But then, I realized not having a speech at graduation would be slightly problematic. So here we are, graduating as a class of 2012. I've waited 9 years for this. I realize that some of my classmates have not been here as long as I have. I would like you all to know that you are every bit of a graduate as I am, and I apologize for sharing memories from before you came. Many teachers helped us all get here to this moment right now. Thank you so much, teachers. I would like to mention a small number of them right now. To Mrs. Garcia, Mrs. Suzanne, Mrs. Aquina, Mrs. Classic, Mrs. Farndale, Mrs. Barnes, Mrs. Pinetti, Mrs. Cooper, Mrs. Hall, Mrs. Frank, Mrs. Gill, Mrs. James, Mrs. Pepper, Mrs. Panassa, Mrs. Cohen, Mr. Corning, Mr. Lauer, and Mr. Martinez. Thank you. These teachers attempted valiantly and failed to keep the skirts only 3 inches above the knee, to get the guys to wear belts, to get everyone to turn their homework on time, and to get everybody to circle shortly. Thank you also to our parents for yelling at us to do our homework on those extremely rare occasions when we didn't feel like doing it, for getting us to school more or less on time every day, and for showing up and training our many sports activities. Also, thank you to Mr. Romero, Father Ed, and all the priests of St. James and the Holy Redeemer for keeping us focused on what matters most. It was truly a huge effort to get us all to this point. We had an exciting year with the football, cheer, and decathlon, and so many other teams doing so well. But even if we hadn't gotten so many awards and scored so many wins, this year would still be special. It is special because it's our last year, and you only get one year. I'm sure every person here who went to either St. James or the Holy Redeemer before 7th grade remembers the merge. I remember one of the first things that popped into my head on the first day of the school was that I am quite deep. I don't think I had ever seen so many people my age wearing the same uniform. And it made me feel quite small. In those early days, when everyone was getting acquainted, I had so many questions. Who's that tall girl? What's that boy's name again? And what in the world is an astronaut? And why do we have 2 of them? But day by day, we all got more familiar with one another, and this community of Holy Redeemer Middle School was born. Even though we occasionally wore different uniforms, we were becoming the same class. In those 2 years, we experienced a lot. For example, I never, ever thought that I'd be letting my skirt to a boy. Or that getting into high school would be so stressful. Or that these last few days would be so emotional for us. And now, 2 years later, our class is being separated. Some of us are headed in the same direction. Like the 19 boys going to St. Francis. 2 points for originality, guys. Some of us are going alone to a new environment. However, we must accept the fact that this is the last time we will all be together with the same bond of being in each other's. And to conclude our time together, I will leave you with this thought. Legend says that hummingbirds float free of time, clearing our hopes for love, joy, and celebration. The hummingbird's delicate grace reminds us that life is rich, Beauty is everywhere. Every personal connection has meaning. And laughter is like space creation. I urge all of us to be like Katrina and stand outside of time for this moment. And remember that these years are irreplaceable, and that even if we don't see each other again, we will always share a bond.